Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. It's only because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline, so please bear with me. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Scorpio, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be also able to recognize it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate it, so thank you. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, or if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In the case that the chapters are not visible in the YouTube player, you can find additional information how to get to these chapters in the upper right corner. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and Planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio, please. Best messages for Scorpio, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. Now being the moment that you are watching the recording. Four of Cups. Four of Cups can speak to us about unrequited love or about a situation that we are having the feeling that it was a missed opportunity, and it has a lot to do with where we are focusing our energy, where we are putting our focus, because it is three cups here. It may be that it was a third party situation or somebody chose somebody else, and this is why that we are feeling like that unrequited love. And if we are, it's hard to be in this situation, but if we only focus towards what's already happened and it's a low vibration, we can miss the new opportunity that is now being handed to us by divinity. But this new opportunity always starts with ourselves. So please try and keep your heart and eyes open in order for you to see this new opportunity, because it's here. The Ace of Cups, so that you can see it and grab it and run with it in order to not be a missed opportunity. So have faith and maintain mostly your heart open, and you will be able to see this new opportunity. Do not get stuck into the Three of Cups energy. Let's see, for Scorpio, please. Best messages for Scorpio, please. Okay, High Priestess, Ten of Cups, the Tower, the Sun, the Hermit, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. Just a second, please. I want you to be able to see everything what's on the table, because sometimes I forget about myself and I start and show you on the table. At the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Cups. So maybe it was a third party situation, maybe somebody chose somebody else, but this Three of Cups, it has another frequency, has another vibration to it. It feels like the Three of Cups can be also reason for celebrating, coming together with friends, with family in order to celebrate something. And this Three of Cups feels more like this. So let's see. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. So I really feel that this has something to do with coming out of that Four of Cups energy and finding reasons, and finding not only reasons but focusing on that Ace of Cups, focusing on yourself, focusing on taking care of yourself, on being much more compassionate towards yourself, in order to recognize that you also have a lot to celebrate in your life. And I really feel that this is the case. Something happened for sure. The Tower came in, destiny, because it knows that you deserve much better than this, and it brings everything crumbling down. It doesn't do it in spite of you. It is because sometimes we have to rebuild from ground up, starting with that solid foundation. What the Tower is missing is that solid foundation, and destiny is intervening in order to give you the opportunity to start with that solid ground foundation within yourself. It can be that you are simply watching something that is crumbling down in your life, or a belief system, or a way that you looked at things, or a particular situation, circumstance, or particular people that you look. It's changing, it's shaking, it's being brought down. But it's always a blessing in disguise. At the moment that this comes down, it may feel like we can see only trauma and disaster, but in time you will realize that this is a blessing in disguise. And having also the Sun here, the most positive of them all, the Hermit, another major arcana, and the Tower is being flanked from each side with very positive energies, cards. So it's like you'll be able to come out of this situation in a much quicker way, in a much easier way than usual, because it's being brought to the light, everything that doesn't work, in order for you to know, to see, and starting from ground up, so that you can bring love, harmony, respect, reciprocity into the situation in your life, family. Everybody is well and done. Everybody takes care of everybody. Everything is happening in reciprocity, in harmony. This is why the Tower comes in, and you understand it. It may feel at first like, oh my God, I am sick and tired of this situation, and I feel like I'm having on my shoulder the responsibilities of a whole village. But these all responsibilities are not yours, but you agreed to take upon yourself. Even if this agreement was conscious or unconscious, verbal or non-verbal, you wanted to go the whole way through this situation, through this experience, in order for you to be able to understand the wisdom behind the experience, to integrate that wisdom behind the experience, in order for you to be able to put an end to this cycle once and for all. And the moment that you are starting and integrating the wisdom behind it, you'll also start the releasing process. And I see the Tower as being the start of the releasing process, even if it may feel very shaky. Page of Swords and Page of Wands is that illumination. It's that here I see the Page of Wands as being the minor arcana from the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is simply waiting for the sun to come illuminate him, in order for him to have the illumination, the inspiration with which he can see that he can do much better, that he wants much more, and it's nothing wrong with it, because he knows that he deserves more than this kind of situation. And with that is the learning. It's a learning curve, and now you are able to learn through this experience, and also use your wit, use your knowledge that you came about through this experience, in order for you also to cut all the BS around it, and know what you know what you want, but now you are able to understand it from a higher perspective, and you won't spend energy, spend time in situation that won't bring you where you want to go. But everything happens with listening to your intuition, going deep within. You are really being very guided, and this is the moment when you realize that even if it is not pleasant at all, it was something that it was useful, because through this whole experience, every little step that you took brought you exactly to the moment when you realized what you can, what you want, what you don't want, how you can achieve what you want. And you really want happiness, you really want for everybody to be well, to bring back joy into your life, to know that life has meaning, and not only meaning, it's like an adventure. Every new day it's a new adventure. We find out new things about ourselves, about our surroundings, about the people around us, but mostly about ourselves. And we are being inspired towards doing things that we are enjoying, towards even maybe becoming somebody that can show the way to others, because you didn't learn this only through books. You experienced it, and you know exactly how others in this situation feel, and through that you can help them in an also empathic way. And everything will lead you towards success, towards abundance, towards a new beginning, a new association, a new partnership, a new home, even maybe an engagement or marriage. But everything that is going towards, it's a new beginning. And all the things that I enumerated that the Four of Wands can mean, what they all have in common is the solid foundation. It's now being built. It's at the beginning, but it starts with that solid foundation, exactly what was missing from the Tower. So this is the reason that you are celebrating, because you know that new horizons are being opened towards yourself. But in order for you to be able to open yourself to these new horizons, you had to go through this journey, because it is a journey, an inner journey also. But you let yourself be guided, because you had that opening, you were open towards it. You also received everything what was coming, even if sometimes it was not so pleasant and easy, but it was in a very quick way. But also you have here the help to get also very fast out of whatever was unpleasant, much quicker, in a much easier way, and be able to see the bright side of everything, and be able to start something that you wanted from start on, to have security, to have your family, to have the respect from others, and be able to show your respect to others, and be the success that you know that you can be. Signs. I forgot to tell you the signs. The sun can be any sign of fire, but every sign of fire has another card as a symbol, and the Hermit is sign of Virgo. Also, Queen of Pentacles being an earth sign can be somebody from Virgo, but is that diligence of the earth sign that it's going towards. Even if it's hard, I can do it, I can manage it, I go further. So let's see, Scorpio. Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak, heartache, disappointment, disillusion. Somebody broke your heart. Maybe with that Three of Cups that was in the Four of Cups, because I see here the celebration of overcoming this. But it was like this. Thank God that you are coming out of it. With these cards, you are coming out of it. But that doesn't mean that you didn't felt it like it was kneeling you down. Tell me about the Tower, please. Why is the Tower here, please? Because you deserve better than that. Why is the Tower here, please? Page of Wands again. So that illumination, that understanding, higher understanding, that inspiration where you say, wait a minute, I want more, I deserve more. And it's nothing wrong with that. And through that, because of that, I strive for more. And maybe it can be only that, the realization that you deserve much more, and everything crumbled down. What was before that conscious realization of I deserve more than this. And it also can be that you are the deciding factor that brings this tower down, because you realize that you deserve more than this and you are putting an end to it. Why? Because you realize that it didn't have a solid foundation, and you start with that. Towards that, everything that you are doing is making sure that you are starting with that healthy, strong foundation and rebuilding. What's with the Ten of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. That very hard lesson, life lesson, but because you went till the end of the road, you are now able to integrate the wisdom behind the experience so that you can start the releasing process. Ten of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. The Hermit, exactly as I told you. Again, the same card. The inner journey, that it was not easy, but through this inner journey you were able to activate your heart chakra. It always, in this card, my eyes are going firstly here, and it's through that your heart chakra was open, and you are able to understand everything from that higher perspective, and don't let the experience to harden yourself. No, you gained much more compassion firstly for you and for the whole situation, and this is why you are choosing to listen to your guidance and bring understanding and forgiveness to all who wronged you, but also forgiveness towards yourself, that you let things go so far, and through that you are able to start the releasing process. What's with the Hermit, please? Why is the Hermit here, please? To show you the way, to guide you towards the sun, to the optimistic way, to light, to happiness, to understanding, rediscovery of yourself, of how beautiful and wonderful life can be. The Hermit, please. Why is the Hermit here, please? Five of Swords. With this inner journey, you understood that you are in a situation where maybe you had to deal with somebody that was wishy-washy, and it was a situation in which you invested a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of soul, a lot of emotions, maybe all of the above, and now you are realizing, why am I continuing to insist to stay in a situation where I already tried my best and didn't get to the result that I wanted? So it's clear that this situation, circumstance, these people are not interested in what I have to bring to the table, so I'm going elsewhere. I go towards situations, circumstances where I am being valued for who I am, where people know how to cherish the gifts that I have to offer. And it took a while until you understood that, but it also, with this inner journey, this became very clear, and the decision was not so hard as it may felt, because you are the one who's provoking this tower, and it's not in spite of others, but because you realize your self-worth, and through that every little decision, it's being made easier. you are cutting everything through. Even if you are a water sign, you are very logical, analytical, you are very strategical in everything that you, because you see things clear and you know how to put your wisdom into the light to serve you better. What's with the Page of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Page of Wands, please. Why is the Page of Wands here, please? That realization that, wait a minute, I can achieve much more. I want more, but I know that I can achieve more. And I also know that I am deserving of more. And this is why I'm striving for more. Being inspired, rediscover yourself, discover new abilities about yourself that can, bring a new perspective also. 8 of Swords. Until this moment of illumination where you told yourself, wait a minute, it was this kind of energy of trying, and whatever you tried, it didn't work, because it also was a little bit of mental prison. I have no way out. I tried my best. Whatever I'm trying, I'm not getting the results that I want. You also had to deal with somebody that was not interested so much in what you had to offer, but they didn't told you, go to another place, try your luck elsewhere. In a way, it served them, but they didn't cherished your input as much as they benefited from it, and this put you in a mental prison. And this is why the moment that you understand that, you are also understanding that it is in your power to come out of it, because this is a very low vibrational energy. And I always tell you, every problem has a solution, but the solution is from a higher frequency. In order for us to really see the right solution for us, we have to raise our frequency, our vibration. Otherwise, we only can see what's from this low vibration, and that is not the solution, and you understand that. And this is why you are starting and take care of yourself, and start and surround yourself with people that are optimistical and care for you and are there for you, family, friends that really cherish and love you for who you are. And by doing that, you are raising your vibration, and the moment that you are coming back to the problem, you will be able to see it from another perspective. Page of Swords. Learning new things, and becoming also very interested in these new things that you are now discovering or rediscovering, and also becoming much more charming, knowing how to speak, with whom to speak, if to speak, when to speak, in order to put yourself and your knowledge into the light to serve you. Page of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Page of Swords, please. And you are tackling this new knowledge, or it's being from here, both the pages of wands that are very being a wand, determined to act, to get starting and do something. You are tackling it also in the way that you are learning these new skills, these new approaches. What's with the Page of Swords, please? Ten of Swords. Again, like here, but it's the moment that you are starting and learning these new skills, you also start, not, it's like in a conscious, logical way, you integrate the wisdom behind the experience, and through that you are starting and releasing it. It was hard, but now you are starting and letting go of that burden. Through this knowledge, through these new approaches, through these new perspectives that you are getting, you know that this is it, and now I can let go of this, whatever the Ten of Wands was, responsibilities that were not yours. You start and release them. What's with the High Priestess, please? Because everything is, it's higher knowledge that comes towards you, and you are learning a lot, but you being a water sign, you also tackle this very intuitively, very like you are used to, and it's good that you are doing it because you are bringing both worlds into it. You are listening to your intuition, but also tackling it with determination, with logic, with it's bringing all together. What's with the High Priestess, please? Tell me more about the High Priestess. In order for you to regain balance, because the High Priestess is the character that is in perfect balance. And she wants us also to be always in balance. Sometimes she can send us information, messages through others, but sometimes, because she knows everything, she knows also how we can react. And when she knows that we may misunderstand her messages, she only continues and communicates with us through our intuition. So please spend that time in meditation, in prayer, in order for you to be able to bring even more, to download even more of her knowledge, of her wisdom. What's with the High Priestess, please? Tell me more about the High Priestess. Four of Wands again. So, listening to your intuition, you will also understand what has to be on that foundation. What's that new approach? What's that new partnership, association, new job, new home, whatever it is. In order for you to start with that, it's from both ways, but in order for you to be able to start something very solid, in that you can build years ahead, having no fear that something will come out and it will crumble down, you have first of all to bring down everything that was not aligned with these very solid things, because you didn't cherish yourself. You didn't looked at yourself as you are doing afterwards. And it was something necessary for you to discover first your own light, your own wisdom, your own guidance. What's with the Four of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Too many. Thank you. The Emperor in reverse. So, Four of Wands. The Emperor is sign of Aries. It can be somebody that is has authority. The Emperor is the law. He's conquered many kingdoms in order to make his empire, and it depends a lot from which energy the Emperor comes. If he is from a good energy, a balanced energy, which is not, because he came out in reverse, even if he is strong-minded at it's my way or the highway, he can see some abilities of himself in yourself, and he wants you to be successful as he was. But it came out in reverse. So I think that the Emperor, if it is from an unbalanced energy, it may be a tyrant, somebody that is very unreasonable. It can be a boss, it can be a father figure, it can be somebody that has some authority. It's like you are in a situation that may felt like being very solid, but it was, or a new situation, a new partnership, a new whatever it is, with you felt like being very solid, but it was not. And this is why the Tower comes down, in order to make you see that it is not the solid foundation that you thought it was. But the solid foundation, you can find it by listening to your intuition, and you will, it's like you'll be able to make the difference. And the difference is not in the Four of Wands, it's what's behind the Four of Wands. I hope I managed to express it as I wanted. So it's something that you were not able to see it until the Tower, but by listening to your intuition, and by the Sun here that brings a lot of information, shows you be careful what you are dreaming, put down your dreams, take notes of them, because you can receive also through that new information, new perspective, and through that you will be able to see, wait a minute, this is not quite what I want, and this is crumbling down. But you also will have the Four of Wands, this new beginning, whatever it is, with a solid foundation. But it's like you have two opportunities, and not knowing, you see them as good as both of them, but one is like a trap, and you are being guided towards the good one. But for that, you have to make that inner journey and listen to your intuition, so that you can put them apart to really understand which is the best choice for yourself. And again, the King of Swords. You have to play this game, if you want, like a chess player. because the King of Swords is that character that has a very strategical mind. He has 10 moves ahead the others. See this situation like that. What's with the Queen of Pentacles, please? I'm not worried because you have the Sun here. That is the most positive and a good omen. So everything is being put into the light in order for you to see also this situation. What's with the Queen of Pentacles, please? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is a very motherly, nurturing energy. It may be that somebody that has this kind of energy is looking from afar, it's watching you from afar, worrying, wanting you to be near to her in order for her to be able to take care of yourself until you are in this situation. And it's also somebody that is sending you messages or wanting you. She's watching from afar, worrying a little bit. It's like you are in another, you are from your family, you are away from your family, and you are going towards something very stressful with the 10 of Wands, with the 8 of Swords. But you make that inner journey and you take some decision because you understand things from that higher perspective, and you are deciding to move along from this situation. Maybe when you are bringing the tower down because you see, okay, I'm not being cherished here, I am going away. Maybe it can be that this character will have an outbreak of rage or something, and this is why the Queen of Pentacles is worrying. But you have here the Sun, so don't worry, just keep calm, be prepared also for this scenario, only to overcome this. You'll be able to overcome it because it's like, okay, I see now this character in its real light, so thank you. I know now even better that my decision of leaving this situation, it's right for me. What's with the 10 of Cups, please? Death and 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, it's speaking to us about self-mastery, learning through repetition. And it's being able to see patterns of doing, of thinking, of acting, and understanding what we can have to tweak in order for us to be able to get the result that we wanted. And the end is to those patterns of doing, thinking, acting that we were not conscious about, and we did things exactly the same and we didn't got the solutions or the result that we wanted, and were not able to understand why. This is a very transformational time in your life. You will know what to put an end to in order for you to go towards what you want. And through that, recognizing things that you have to change, not much, but with a little bit of change, also the reactions, the results will change. And this whole thing is transformational. This is you learning through repetition. This kind, just look at how many cards were the same. Twice the Hermit, twice the Ten of Wands, twice the Page of Swords, twice the Page of Wands. So through repetition, you learned through that. This is you now understanding, and you will know when you find yourself in situations that feel very look-alike in something that you already went through. It's, oh, I missed something. What did I miss? Please make me understand what did I miss in order to integrate that also, so that I won't have to go through it again and again. This is you learning, mastering this, and through that opening yourself through happiness, love, true love, respect, harmony, reciprocity. What's with the Sun, please? Tell me more about the Sun. Twice the Four of Wands. I forgot about the Four of Wands. Why is the Sun here, please? Because you are looking, after this, you are looking at things completely from another perspective. It's like you are able to put new glasses and you see everything clear. And it brings joy to you, and you know that you can handle anything because you proved to yourself that you are. Nine of Cups and Four of Cups. Again, that Four of Cups. You had it at the beginning when I split this deck with that unrequited love. You are detaching yourself from that kind of feeling and having the Sun being a major arcana and being the most positive, has the ability to annul every minor arcana that is not from a higher frequency. But you'll overcome it much easily, much quickly than usual. And because you are detaching yourself from it, because you understand the whole situation from that higher vibration, that higher perspective, and you start and take care of yourself, and you start and surround yourself with optimistic people, with people that really cherish you. You do things that you are enjoying. This is a character that is very content with the choices that she made in her life, not regretting something, because you understand you have nothing to regret. This is a blessing in disguise, and you see it, you understand it, and you will be joyful, and you will start and do things and make dreams for yourself come true. Little things, but every little things, day by day, they will become better, and you really will enjoy everything much more because you learned a lot. So congratulations, Scorpio. It's a breakthrough. Very valuable one, in which you are mastering everything. Let's see. Best advice for Scorpio at the end of the reading, please. best advice, best guidance for Scorpio at the end of the reading, please. I won't read from the booklet, but I will take all of them. Snake spirit, time to heal. Shed old skin. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. With the sun and the nine of cups, you are detaching yourself and you regain independence. And porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. With so much pages here, you are like a sponge, like children. You are really opening yourself to new things and are like a sponge and integrating everything and learning so much. Time for beginner mind. It's that new opening. And okay, I'm ready. Teach me what you can. Show me how can I do this better. So, time for heal. New. Now is a lucky time, and you are learning a lot through it. So, I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.